Hi there, people. My name is Matt Sierra, and this is Business in the Rolls-Royce, the show when we're talking about how to earn more, how to spend money in more smarter, more intelligent way, and simply how to live a better life. And today we're gonna talk about how to start up the business without money, because in most cases you don't have enough money to start the business, or at least you think so. And today we're gonna think where to find this money, because this is a pretty important and interesting thing in order not to screw out your future, which is also a very important factor here. But in the beginning, I'd like to advise you to download the free episode about Elon Musk's success strategies. You can download it checking the link below this video. So I invite you to do so, and let's go. So you want to open up a company, but you don't have money. So what most people do? Two things. First solution used by many people is just to resign, to give up, to surrender. I don't have money, so I'm not gonna be an entrepreneur. Well, it doesn't make sense. Like, it's not a reason which works, which has any sense. So it means that you cannot use such excuses. Like, almost every single millionaire, which is millionaire right now, started with nothing, or at least with not much, and they've succeeded. If you're an entrepreneur, then you're made to solve the problems. So if you can't solve such a problem like a lack of money, then probably you're not gonna be a good entrepreneur, an efficient entrepreneur, which means that, that's not a good solution. The second solution used by many people is to borrow the money from the bank, to use credit cards, to use various types of credits in order to start up, to push the whole money in their company, which is also a pretty bad solution, because even if you can get some money from the bank, then the bank will want it back in the future. That's pretty obvious. Which means that if you screw with your business, and statistics are pretty brutal, and they show us that most of the businesses worldwide just lose, don't work. And you never know before trying, which means that you can never be sure if this particular business is gonna work, which means that you've got pretty high chances to lose all your money, which means to lose your future, because you're gonna pay this in the future, monthly, maybe even for years. For some people, they put themselves even in tougher risk, risking the money of their whole family, which means that if they don't succeed with their businesses, they will not only lose this money, but they will lose their cars, their houses, because they will invest too much, and bank, in order to take this money back, will take their stuff, will take their things, cars, and so on. That is not the best solution. So I'd like to offer you three options. The first one is the most obvious. You work hard, spend less, and simply wait for months, till the very moment when you're able of investing in your own business. So I know a person who has his or her genius ideas has to open up the company today, and this kind of person is not patient. But I guess patience is one of the most important things in business, which means that you have to wait. If you don't have money, just wait. Just wait and work hard where you're working right now, saving the money for the future. But Matt, I can't save money. If you can't save money, then you shouldn't do business, because it's gonna destroy your life. You first have to be able, have the capacity, have the skill of saving money and of having some patience, and then you should do business. So, if you can't save money, then you shouldn't do business. But if you save money, then you're gonna have the money to open up a business in a couple of months. The second solution is possible to apply in some specific types of businesses. All those businesses which can be pre-sold, which means that you don't have a product yet, but you can sell it. But not by deceiving people, yeah, like I'm gonna offer you my business course, for example, or my product, and then when you pay, I'm gonna tell you that the truth is that it doesn't exist yet, and it's gonna exist in 3 months. That wouldn't be fair, absolutely, and it should be obvious for everyone. So you have to communicate it, yeah? So, hello fellas, I've got a great new video course for you, and it's gonna be ready in 3 months. And because you buy it now, you give me the possibility to invest in it, to create better materials, better content, and that's why I'm organizing a discount. I'm giving you a discount, so the final price would be $1,000, and for you today, in pre-sale, during the pre-sale, the price is $600. Then it's pretty fair, yeah, because everyone knows what's the situation, how long they are gonna wait, and if you sell only this product only to 2 people, then you know that this product is not worth being done in the future, yeah? But if you succeed in those sales, then you're gonna have enough money to pump up the sales in even more in the future, yeah? So if you sell it to 15 people, then you've got money to organize some Facebook ads, some Google ads, some campaign with influencers and so on. Then you've got the money. But if you can't sell the product and only one person will buy, then you have to give the money back to that particular person and think, what's wrong? Is it something wrong with my product or with my marketing? Yeah, because both possibilities are similarly probable. Yeah, because maybe people don't really like or need this particular product. From time to time, it turns out to be the solution, to be the explanation of our reality, that we create ingenious products and great solutions, but we forgot to ask anyone if they needed such a thing. And then the reality shows us that it's a shit, that no one needs it, although it sounds perfect, sounds so interesting, and all of your friends told you that they would buy. But if you don't make them buy, then it's not bought. Okay? So maybe people don't need your product, but if you're sure that this product is needed because it's nothing original and people earn a lot of money with those products, yeah? Like, for example, in my case, I've got my Institute of Linguistics and we teach languages. If I had such a test that I wouldn't be able to sell our language course, then I could be sure that people and the market needs it, because there are plenty of people who earn millions thanks to language teaching. So I'm sure that it works. But if I couldn't sell it, then it would mean that I don't work. Yeah, like my marketing doesn't work. So I would have to think about my marketing in order to make it better, more efficient, and then, and only then, it would be worthwhile to prepare the whole product, to invest in all the content, and so on. that would be the right moment, instead of preparing everything, creating the products, spending a lot of money, of other people money, like banks money, and then to have a great failure. That would be pretty painful. And then there's also third solution, when your dream is to organize some business which really needs a lot of money and it couldn't be pre-sold. For example, your dream is to buy 10 trucks and create a logistics enterprise. Yeah, your transport is your dream, and so on. And you're not gonna buy 10 trucks with your own money. And I definitely avoid banks' money, because if your business doesn't work, well, bank will still work, calling you, where's my money? And you will not have this money because you will sell those trucks as soon as possible for half price, for example, and you will lack this money. And then what? That's why, in such cases, I would deeply advise you to consider the option of inviting an investor to your business. The guy with cash. Why? Why I think it's much better than bank? There are two reasons. The first one is that this person will check your business. Yeah, so if you want money from the bank and you haven't screwed a lot of things in your life, they will just give you the money. But the investor will only give you some money if you convince him that your idea is good. So if you meet 10 guys with money and you wouldn't convince any of them, then it would be a proof that your idea is not as smart as you thought before. Because otherwise, some of them would invest in it. So if 10 people which have success, yeah, because in order to have money, to be an investor, first you had to do business with success. So if 10 successful people told you that your business doesn't make sense, then it means that it doesn't make sense. And that's it. So that's why it's a great idea to talk with investors. And then, if you find some people who will be happy to invest in your opportunity, then they will help you even more. Because, again, the bank would give you the money without checking the logic of your business, and then it would only need its money back. But the investor would likely help you in getting to the great point of success. Yeah, so the investor not only gives you the money, but then it's in his or her best interest to make it successful, because he's got right now a half or 20% of your company, which means that he's motivated to help you. You're gonna give him some questions, ask him about some important things. If you're an entrepreneur who begins and he's got success, then he will teach you. He will become a kind of mentor for you. And it's not gonna be a problem for him because he wanna earn here. So that's how capitalism works. If all the parties wanna earn together, then they will help each other and support each other in order to earn, to increase the possibility of success. That's why not only this kind of person helped you to check your business plan, but then after it was approved by the investor, you will get regular help. So this is much, much better than a bank. And the only disadvantage here is that you give up some part of your company, like 50% or 20%. Yeah, it can sound like a disadvantage, but the truth is that it's always better to have 50% or 80% of 10 million bucks, for example, than 100% of nothing. Or even worse, 100% of the debt. Okay? So that's why I would deeply recommend it to you to search for investors if really you need huge money to just start. Because I would do it differently, to be honest. I would first focus on kind of business where I can use pre-sales, and then, only then, after some time, and after a couple of successes, with my own money, I would start investing in something bigger, which needs more money. So I wouldn't use banks' money, but I wouldn't use investors' money either, because I am patient and I don't have any dream related to the business related with big money. Yeah, like it was never my dream to create, for example, a city, my own city, or to create a train, an innovative train. That's why I always used other options. But if I wanted to create a train, probably I would just wait. I would just do my business, my smaller business, then make it medium. And then with my own money, I would invest in creating the train. But if my main life dream would be to create a train, yeah, I would use investors' money to convince an investor and then to get help from them about how to do this business in order to make it successful. So my 3 solutions, resuming, is first, wait and save money. The second one is to do the business, but pick the one where you don't need as much money, and organize pre-sales. So you pre-sale the product with some discount and check if people really want to buy it. If they do, then you've got enough money to make it rolling again, yeah, and further. So that's it. And if your dream is to do something pretty big, and without millions you can't do it, then I'd rather recommend to find an investor instead of lending banks money and borrowing it, because borrowing banks money, you could end up in trouble. So that's it for today. I hope it's pretty helpful and that it creates more thoughts in your business entrepreneurial mind right now. And I like to remind you that below this video, you're gonna find a link to download the free episode about Elon Musk's success strategies. Thanks for today, and we see each other here every single Thursday. See you next time. Bye.